Hello guys, our platform is Assist AI. It's a AI-powered learning platform, in short LMS. Now speaking about why there is a need of this AI-powered LMS when we already have a bundle of features in LMS like in Google Classroom. So speaking about a few points is they lack personalized learning for students because every one of us have different ways of learning. Some of them are very fast learners, some of them are slow learners. So if there will be this AI-powered thing, we can learn with our own pace. We can have mock tests, we can have mock vivas, and can create by our own and practice it. And there will be no need of professors posting an assignment. And speaking about other points is burden on teachers when creating assignment. So teachers needs to brainstorm the questions, and instead we can use automation tools like RAG and all. And other points are LLM generates generic and non-contextual response. So there is a difference between LLM and agent. We'll speak about that later in this PPT. And potential bias and evaluation criteria. So this might be a case. Some of the professors have this potential bias thing, which can be eradicated by using automated systems. So what all agents we are using? We are using assignment checker. So pretty simple. Whenever your professor posts your assignment, you submit it. Our agent will evaluate it first and provide remarks to the professor, and the final decision lies in the hand of professor. Then there is this assignment manager. It's a feature for the professors where since they have already posted the material, the agent can skim through that material and prepare a bundle of questions so that the professors can post a few of them. Then there is this solution evaluator. Solution evaluator is a kind of thing. Suppose you are looking for any question and you come up with a solution, so you can check whether it's in the right track or not. Summarizer is kind of thing. Let's say we are learning something and we want to have a crisp summary of it. Pretty simple. Study tutor is basically when we need to learn something in immense detail and is out of the scope of the material provided. So basically, it's a kind of Google search, but at very instance when you are learning. Imagine you are learning and there's a button where you just have to type something or speak something, and the response is there. There's no hassle of going to the Google and searching and going through the number of websites. And there is this AI researcher, RAG agent. So imagine you're reading a book of 500 pages or something. So it is very much difficult to cover those number of pages in a short duration of time. So there is this RAG concept, retrieval augmented generation, where we break that data piece into small chunks. And let's say there is this topic about arrays, and we have a whole bundle of book with us. We have to cover it, and let's say we want to know what are arrays. So the most closest vector will be looked upon, and that piece of information will be retrieved. And agent functions are quite different from LLM. So here are it mentioned here: personalized learning, automated assessments, pretty much discussed already. Use cases: tutor and summarizer, AI researcher, assignment checker, solution evaluator. And talking about the flowchart, so as mentioned, RAG, retrieval augmented generation, goes to the PDF. PDF divides into vector, gets stored in a DB. Now what happens is, let's say you are writing a prompt. That prompt also gets divided into vector, stored in a DB. Now that prompt is matched to the vector of the book, and the closest vector comes out as output, and not the vector but the complete sentence. Talking about the summarizer one, again it's pretty simple. There's this agent, and it goes to the PDF. It retrieves the data, and comes back to the data comes back to the agent. Agent analyzes the data, summarizes it, and throws back the data to the user. Now I'll straight away show you the example, the dashboard. There's a pretty simple dashboard out here. Imagine you're learning about this array thing. It's a simple PDF here, and we have three buttons here: extract information, the RAG model which we discussed. So let's say the first question which we can see here is, what is array? So now let's ask it in a different manner. Let's say I write describe array. So let's see whether it picks up this data, or it goes to the Google and brings back the data. Now here we are having only 5 pages. Imagine you're reading a book. As I already said, this feature can be very useful and time saver. uh, let's wait for a few more seconds. Still loading. So here's the response. So what is array? An array is defined as an ordered set of similar data item, the similar thing which is written here. Now let's say if you want to summarize this whole thing in point wise or something, you can write that as well. So now you're summarizing the complete thing. Let's say you have exam tomorrow and you realize this is a well-known topic and you don't want to read the whole thing. You can have the summarize feature where you can get a summary of what is written here. So again, a pretty good feature to have. Let's wait for its response to come. I guess it came. So if you see, it summarized here. So summary is here. Uh, the content discusses crucial aspects of arrays and development of an answering system. Summarized as follows. As I mentioned, it is point wise, so it gave a pretty good response. Uh, Now let's talk about explain in detail. I'll tell you. Explain in detail is something which where you can go out of the scope of the material as well. So I can look. So it's a pretty much simple prompt. When I say data structure similar to array, so here we have pages where everything is discussed about arrays. Now, if I ask the agent to tell me what all data structures are similar to array, it must tell me a few of them, which is not written here. So it must go to the Google or whatsoever and bring me the data. See, while arrays are fundamental data structures, blah blah blah. It mentions lists, vectors, stacks, and all. So choose. So it's pretty much correct. Apart from that, we have a few of the agents for the teachers as well, but unfortunately, it wasn't integrated. So I can show you the agent here itself. So there is this generate assignment thing where the agent's job is to create the assignment from the PDF shared. So if you run this, it will, skim through the PDF and generate a text, which is actually assignment, a bundle of questions, and a bundle of features, solution evaluator, as I said, and other tools. So that's pretty much it. Thank you.